Peace family. Welcome back to the page. If this your first time viewing it, go ahead, like, comment, subscribe. If you're a returning subscriber, like I said, peace, welcome back. Thank all my new subscribers. Gotta turn up for the team. Community just getting stronger and stronger. I gotta tell y'all, I'm completely in full gratitude for all the growth in my channel within the last week. Like, within the last year, it's just been a continuous process of just trying to educate myself and educate others in the same, in the same manner. Just feeding myself so I can grow and feeding, anyone who want to listen at that point, because I just feel like my job, or what I like to do, is get the information and kind of give it to y'all in my perspective, my way, and what actually worked for me, because it's a million ways to do one thing, at the end of the day. But like, I'm gonna give y'all like some of the secrets to how I have been able to do this growth, because like, first off, let me slow it down now, for real. If you smoke, go ahead, spark up. If you drink, pour you a cup of wine or whatever you like to get jiggy on, you feel me? If you don't like to do no drugs and none of that kind of stuff, just stay sober, because it's plenty of ways to get to where you're going, And what I do and what you do, it's two different things, It's just like, roll with what feel good to you, what feel good to your life, what help you continue to. Because best believe, if this stuff, if it hindered me in any way and I felt like it hindered me, I would just stop. But I noticed that my ancestors and my spirit guides and all that, they show me that it's not about this, It's not about what you eat. That stuff helps, but at the end of the day, it comes down to you programming your mind. That's what I'm gonna talk about today. Programming your mind. Because I noticed in the past, which we all probably have noticed, money come in, money go out, and it's fast for most people. Like, most people don't know how to keep it, and it all comes down to your thought process. You can have $1 million, but if you don't feel like you're supposed to have $1 million, you're gonna do, absurd things with it, and you're not gonna use it in the best beneficial way. So, because I done been there, that's the only way. Like I tell y'all, like I tell you every time, I'm not gonna tell you something that I haven't been through, experienced myself, and things that I'm trying to evolve on and grow on. So I'm gonna tell y'all my flaws, and I'm gonna tell y'all how I fix my flaws, so that y'all might do the same, except y'all won't have to go through that same thing that I went through to understand my flaws, you feel me? So, with that being said, your mind is a computer at the end of the day. Your body, your physical being is where they get most of the information from, for like things of sort, as far as everything around you. But basically what I want to get to the nitty gritty, is that your brain is a computer and it can be programmed. And this is a lot where they get the matrix numbers from and all that stuff. It's the brain, Because what your mind thinks is what it's going to present to you in your reality. And sometimes it goes past vibration. Like, you could be at a high vibration, but you still want to be, like, a boat could be in full force, going full speed through the ocean, but you still have to have that destination. You still have to have stuff programmed to where you knowing where you want to go at the same time. Where your compass. And basically what I've been learning is, in which I do plan on making a Patreon so I can get more into depth, because I could just give all the information out, but with the growth of my page, I'm gonna actually try to utilize my page in the best way, of course. So I'm gonna be trying to instead of just giving all the information out on here, I'm gonna give y'all the lead. But then the nitty gritty stuff, which I can't go into on my videos because they don't be so long, I'm going to I started making a Patreon yesterday. I'm going to finish it up today. and I probably upload some videos to it, like, you know, upcoming real soon. Like, so just definitely be on the lookout for that. But with your mind being a computer, let's say, I don't know if anybody ever coded, but I did do some coding in college. So basically what a code is, what you do first, you type out a long code. It's like a long code, but then it's always a key word in the code to where you don't have to type it up every time. You feel me? So with that being said, of course in the morning we say affirmations and stuff, but it can go deeper than just the affirmation or one word. You can have a ritual that you have that you want to use every day. So when you're using this ritual, let's say, since we've been working, I know it's the holidays and stuff, people trying to get gifts for their family and stuff, so that's why I've been talking about manifesting money and manifesting things that you want in your life, because that's what's important right now, and that's what I feel like people can benefit the most from. I'm not giving no information I feel like most people can't, you know, get something out of, because that'll be a waste of my time, it'll be a waste of your time. You won't be looking at me right now if I wasn't providing valuable information. So with that being said, just like a code, you would type out a long code and then you would have a keyword. But with your mind, you can have, the more you say that keyword, after you have it programmed in your mind, you have that program in your mind, and it's a good program, which is gonna be your ritual that you say every day. Once it's programmed in your mind, then you gonna have a keyword for it. So you're not gonna have to say the whole thing every time. You're gonna better just say that keyword, and then it's going, your mind is gonna, your subconscious is gonna know to run that code. All right, let's just say on the computer, let's just say I type out a long code. It could be like 10 lines worth of code. Let's just put 10, you know, there's gonna be hyphens, semicolons, letters, numbers, but it's a code. And if you ever coded before, you know what I'm talking about. So once you put all the things that you desire inside of there, let's just say you're trying to manifest a dog or something. You want to like I said, have that ritual that you say every day, but then have a keyword. The keyword might be dog. So every time you say dog in your mind, it's gonna run that code, and your code might be like, I want the most beautiful, luscious, fluffiest, happiest dog in the whole world. I want this dog to love me and care for me and, you know, be joyous and protect me and give me the most out of, you know, what a dog can be, you know, the most perfect dog, the most healthy dog. You want to get in there, you feel me? You want to give the universe the most details so it can be as accurate as it can, because if you just say a dog, it might give you a picture of a dog, but you want an actual physical dog. So you got to be very specific with this stuff, like your words and this is a whole chakra. This is powerful. This is your throat chakra that you use to manifest. It's one of the most, you know, beneficial chakras from my perspective in this reality, because if you're not saying the correct stuff with your voice, and if the right vibration's not coming and going around you, then that's gonna throw off everything. Like, your voice is everything. So you gotta focus on what you want your voice and what you want to be portrayed when someone hears your voice. Like me, I've been working on my voice. I've been working on my tone, my pitch. Like, you have to work on all this stuff if you want to be successful. If you want to be rich, you have to think like it. You have to have a mindset all day. It's not just a 1 second thing. Like, you have to be all day thinking about, you know, power, richness, and, you know, that's what make the world happy. You know, you need love, you need support, you need money. Like, yes, you need money to eat, to do things in this world. Like, so you have to be mindful of these vibrations. Money is a vibration. Like, you're just talking about money. Like, since I've been doing my research, I learned so much about money. I give y'all something that just sparked my interest, and I know I'm gonna give y'all some nuggets. I'm not just gonna fill your head up with just air information. We have, of course, the dollar bill, $5 bill. We also have a $10 bill. We have a $20 bill. We have a $50 bill. There is a $500 bill. There is a $1,000 bill. There is a $10,000 bill, and there is a $100,000 bill. Which the $100,000 bill, they still use it, but it's only for from bank to bank, or reserve to reserve, to be exact. And a bank and the Federal Reserve is two different things. So when you're using the $100,000, what they still use it to this day, it's mostly going to be Federal Reserve to Federal Reserve. And as far as why we haven't seen the $50 up to the $10,000 one, is because they stopped it going into circulation because people wasn't using it. And that mostly came out during, times when people wasn't, using it. They could bring it back these days because people actually, we getting money. And we learning how to get money, and we gonna keep money. And that's why I'm doing this. Like, I want all of us to be rich. I want all of my subscribers are going to be successful. I'm telling you. Starting with, because what comes out of me is going to be given to y'all. And like I said, the more we go into depth, I'm going to actually give you, I have seen so many, I don't really want to expound on them too much because they my personal experiences, and you got to keep some stuff personal for you to keep yourself motivated. But since I started changing everything, why you think all this growth in my page, out of nowhere? You could say overnight. To me, it feel like it's overnight, but I know I've been working on this stuff for more than a year. I've been working on this stuff since I was young, just wanting it and sticking to it. Since I was young, since I was in middle school, I've been wanting to do YouTube and stuff like that. And it's just I was trying to find my path of what's best for me, because me talking about spirituality is what's good for me. You might have to talk about whatever you like to talk about. You might have to talk about fashion. You might have to talk about other kind of stuff until you actually find yourself. And once you find yourself, you're going to know what's going to give you that abundance, because it's going to be easy to talk about. I love learning about life and this game of life that we in, and how it really works, and what's going to bring you, what you put out, and what you get back. And we've been hearing that for a long time, but once you really truly understand it, then you're going to know. Because we think that a lot of stuff be coincidence in life, and it's really, no, it's a mindset. I remember, I'm going to give you a good example because it's from my past, but I was doing, low vibrational things as far as how I was getting money at first. So I was getting the money, but then when I got it, I didn't feel, at my most powerful self, because my even before I was awakened, I was still very conscious of everything. So I know good and bad. I think about this kind of stuff when I'm, doing actions. I think about that kind of stuff. I'm aware. I've been aware before I was spiritually aware of, where I was going. So I would get it, but then it's a certain vibration. That vibration gonna cause you to go through things that's gonna cause you to, you might not feel like you deserve. You might not even feel like you deserve love. So it's gonna leave you, because when you have it, you don't feel like you deserve it, because it's a mindset thing. You gotta love yourself, then you can keep love. You gotta treat yourself worthy, then you can keep worth. It's it go hand in hand. And if you saying negative stuff, let's just say you keep saying, it could be anything. You can have some money, but if you thinking little money, then that's what you're gonna have. If you thinking big money, you're gonna have big money, because you are what you think about. That's what you're gonna start to see, And I have a lot of stuff that I want to show y'all. I manifested where I'm at. I manifested the place that I run every morning. I manifest so much. And I just want to show y'all how to manifest and know how to do it correctly, so that it can happen at a more expedient rate versus just happening, just whenever it happens, and you just be, I want you to actually home in on what you want and get what you want out of life and out of every day. When I wake up in the morning, here go another golden nugget. I got to tell you, it's a golden nugget, just so you pay attention. Write it down. When I wake up in the morning and you see a bright sunny day outside, I want you to say, I'm finna dominate the day. I want you to think that the sun is clearing all of your so-called misfortune or your anything that you feel like is low vibrational. Just know that is clearing out when the sun shines. When you wake up and it's a rainy day, I want you to still be grateful for a rainy day. I just want you to think of that you're being cleansed and you're being watered and you're being flowered. Like your flower is going to be blooming because that rain is coming in. Think of everything high vibrational. Quit thinking when it's a beautiful day outside today, but we did have a rainy week last week. And if you're thinking low vibrational, it could have been a whole lot of stuff affecting you because you letting the outside control your inside world. When your inside supposed to control the outside world. When you walk outside, you gonna dominate the day. You gonna tell you telling the world, because you leave out the security of your house, you go into the world. If you think about it, it's like somebody coming into your house, you going into the world. The world is a place that gives abundance. It gives the flowers abundance. It gives the grass abundance. It gives the rivers something to give to us, water and flow. It gives. Rarely does it take, and even when it takes, let's say it could burn down the whole forest, it's just so it can recreate and build up from, because even those burnt trees is gonna be nutrients for that upcoming sprouts. So everything that happens is good, and it's for the benefit of the universe, at the end of the day. But with that being said, fam, I've been on here 16 minutes, like I said. Patreon is on the way. So stay tuned and definitely want to feed into that, because besides just telling y'all to program it, I can actually give y'all some programs that y'all can run through y'all mind, up to seven programs. And when you get these, not so much a program, but yeah, it's basically a program that you program your mind with a code that's going to benefit your world outside of so you can see it. So when you're viewing it, and it could be as far as like receiving money, receiving goods, or anything equivalent, because the universe, like I said, a compliment could be equivalent to $1 amount, because it's all about vibration. And I love compliments. So leave me one, and leave me a compliment in the comments. You feel me? High vibrational comments only in my comments. You feel me? But yeah, with that being said, family. Oh yeah, and as far as some books, because somebody asked me a question of like, what's a good book to read? I just think a great book is, you could just go do Think and Grow Rich, because even like just reading riches, it still program your mind to think about richness, because even when I hear somebody talking about money, it just makes you, we talking about millions, we talking about hundreds of thousands, like it's just something that you want to hear every day. You need to be hearing high numbers every day, because rich people, they hear high numbers every day. And when you think numbers, even if you so-called paying a bill, think about it as they paying you. Quit thinking about you paying the bill. Think about they paying you. You feel me? They paying you to be around and use their service. You feel me? Think about it like that, so that your mindset will change on just your everyday living, so that you can think abundant, you can think wealthy. And how you think is what you're gonna see and what you're gonna manifest in your life. With that being said, peace, family. Peace to all my loyal subscribers. If you new, thank you. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. Hit the notification bell, do all that good stuff. And until next time, everybody be well. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Peace, family. All love.